Hey everybody, Sarah here with the Green Executive. Adam, my husband, and I are both LMN certified consultants, and he's been throwing some questions at me about an LMN site visit, which is me going on site with a company and working with them for a few days up to a week and really digging into the system to make sure they're maximizing the use of it. So Adam, what question do you have for me?
So many people may not know that you are also a advanced QuickBooks Pro Advisor.
This is true.
I think that brings a lot of value to doing a site visit because oftentimes you actually sync LMN with QuickBooks. Can you talk about that just for a brief minute or so?
Sure, and thank you for saying I add value. Appreciate that. So LMN can sync to either QuickBooks Desktop or online. And I always kind of ask, hey, company are you using? First of all, I'm curious if you're pushing your invoices over to QuickBooks, or using the portal or not invoicing at all. And if you're pushing over to QuickBooks or want to push over to QuickBooks, is it desktop or online? Not that it makes a difference as far as the setup in the system goes, but it just makes a difference so A, I know what we're talking about, and B, the tool that you use to push from one system over to the other is a little bit different. And the information flows over just a touch differently if you're using desktop versus online. So as far as setting the two up, I find that it's kind of intimidating for a lot of companies. They're a little bit nervous about connecting LMN with QuickBooks, and a lot of times they are like this close to doing it without realizing it. And the actual connection between the two is after they do it, they realize that wasn't anything to get worked up about. That really wasn't so bad. Because it is a one-way sync and nothing ever goes to QuickBooks without you asking it to. Now, having said that, the connection between the two and how understanding QuickBooks is important is because you do have to let the systems know how to talk to each other. So meaning I have this in LMN, what is this in QuickBooks, so that when the information goes over, it knows how to match up. And that can be, if you don't have a QuickBooks brain, that can be a little bit confusing. So it's just, it's not something nobody can figure out on their own, but I can fast forward that and say, all right, this is how the connection really works. And this is what we want to add in QuickBooks or verify in QuickBooks as we get these connections going.
All right.
Does that answer your question?
It does.
Okay.
It does, Sarah. I appreciate it, and we'll talk to you next time. Thank you.
All right, thanks.